Hello, and welcome to the STEM Thrive Guides course for graduate students and early career professionals. I am so excited and honored to be a part of your journey as you grow and thrive in your career. Thank you for being open and willing to embark on this transformation. Know that if you are going through a difficult situation involving bias, harassment, or discrimination at your work or school, that you are not alone. It is not your fault. And you have the right to feel comfortable and safe in your university or work environment. In this course, I will be teaching a summation of my knowledge and experience in navigating harassment as a woman in STEM for the last 12 years. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. And let me introduce myself formally. I'm Jill Pastana. I started out 12 years ago working towards a bachelor's in physics, and then went on to pursue a PhD in material science and engineering. In graduate school, I experienced so much harassment and bias from professors and staff and my colleagues that I left graduate school with my master's. It's a long story, and I do discuss parts of it in this course because the lessons I learned from that experience were invaluable to help me thrive in my career. Despite leaving my PhD program, I reached my dream job of becoming a lithium-ion battery research scientist. I currently work as a senior staff scientist in industry developing batteries for electric vehicles. My career has so far had many ups and downs. I knew that going into a PhD program and pursuing physics was going to be difficult work, and it was. But in my opinion, the hardest part of pursuing a career in physics or engineering wasn't the coursework or research. The hardest and most trying part was navigating difficult situations like harassment, bias, and discrimination. When I was in college, I took many professional development courses, but none prepared me to identify or report harassment. I'm amazed that even though it was obvious that prejudices like sexism, racism, and homophobia were prevalent throughout my academic and workplace cultures, the topics of bias, harassment, and discrimination were taboo. Nobody discussed these common yet illegal infractions. The only time I would discuss harassment as an undergraduate student was with my close colleagues in hushed voices, as if we were afraid that the professors we were calling sexist would hear us, as if we were afraid that we would be caught discussing these issues. Now that I've been through so much harassment to the point that I've suffered from mental and physical illnesses because of it, I realize that for the majority of people, including me, navigating harassment is simply, yet unfortunately, part of the job. It is a skill set with a body of knowledge that coincides with it. Just like any subject or topic, one can be skilled or unskilled, a novice or an expert in navigating harassment. As a scientist, I feel like my skills in navigating harassment are just as valuable as my skills in data analysis for growing and thriving in my career. Since there have been no formal courses teaching how to navigate bias, harassment, and discrimination, I've had to learn those skills on my own, one incident at a time. And I did. At this point in time, I feel so confident and empowered because I know how to navigate these difficult situations. I know how to care for myself so that I thrive in my career regardless of these obstacles. I believe that anyone could feel this way, confident and empowered. All it requires is these important skills in navigating harassment that I will share throughout this course. This knowledge and know-how was definitely not something I was born with. Like all skills, it just took practice. I developed this course to share this knowledge so that you also know how to navigate these difficult workplace situations with confidence and empowerment. I believe that when more people know how to navigate these situations, workplace cultures will be healthier for everyone. With more people reporting harassment, universities and workplaces will have to listen. My hope is that by listening, they'll be able to create systems that support victims and help them reach justice. A world that acknowledges that navigating harassment is a valuable skill set and not a shameful burden is a world in which victims have more power than their harassers. This course consists of 8 chapters. Each is an essential component that is tied to navigating bias, harassment, and discrimination at work or school. In this course, you will reflect on your own experiences, learn about your local school or workplace protections, learn about current efforts to address bias, harassment, and discrimination at work and school, learn how to identify harassment, develop your own self-care and self-awareness practice, learn how to navigate different situations involving bias and harassment, learn how to report harassment, learn how to identify and develop relationships with allies in your workplace or school, and learn how to identify gaslighting. There are likely other things you will learn too. I encourage you to seek resources outside of this course to further develop your understanding of bias, harassment, and discrimination at work or school, or in general, as well as aspects of mental and physical health and personal development. I want to emphasize that what you get out of this course is what you put into it. This is not intended to be a blast of information. This course is intended to be a transformation. And transformations take dedication and time. Please take your time and complete this course in about 4 weeks. This will give you time to implement new self-care habits that will help you in navigating these difficult workplace situations. It will also give you time to apply what you learn in lessons from this course in your own work or school. Once you complete the course, you will have access to the exclusive STEM Thrive Guides Team Thrive online group. This is a place where you can join a community of other people who are practicing and applying what they have learned in this course. Through this community, you'll also be able to access more information about navigating difficult workplace situations. If at any point you have a question or concern, please email customer support. Again, welcome. I am so glad you're here. Remember, you are not alone, and you deserve to feel safe and comfortable in your work or school environment.